Hello, my name is Emilio Salazar, and I'm going to be talking about the Cold War. The Cold War began not too long after World War II ended in 1945. The Cold War was a long period of tension between the democracies of Western world and the communist countries of Eastern Europe. The West was led by the United States, and the Eastern Europe was led by the Soviet Union. These two countries became known as superpowers. Although the two superpowers never officially declared war on each other, they fought indirectly in proxy wars in the and making the arms race and space race. The Cold War came to an end with the collapse of Soviet Union in 1991. I'm going to be explaining the two economic systems, which is capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system based on a private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Characteristic of this central to capitalism includes private property, capital accumulation, wage labor, voluntary exchange, and price system and competitive markets. The person who started to propose this type of economic system was Adam Smith, and socialism means production to satisfy needs humans. Not as an under capitalism for sale and profit, socialism means direct control and management of the industries and social services by the workers through a democratic government based on their nationwide economic organization. And the person who proposed this type of economic system was Karl Marx. So the person that I'm going to be interviewing is Gamaliel Ruiz. He's going to help me. And the first question is, what countries were the world leaders during this period?
Well, Emilio, that I know, the countries that were the leaders or the principals were the United States and the Soviet Union.
So the second question is, what did countries who were allies during the war become enemies afterwards?
Uh, that's a good question. As I know, the collapse of the Soviet Union was brought about by the economic crisis in the Soviet Union, which led the serious shortage, the introduction of competition in business and freedom of speech by Mikhail Gorbachev.
Yes.
Uh, well, that made the collapse of the Soviet Union, as I know.
Okay, the next question is, where did the Cold War take place?
Uh, as I know, again, it was manifested physically in Vietnam, in Soviet Union, of course, Russia, Ukraine, and Latvia.
Yes, Latvia. It's a country of Russia.
Oh,
So the fourth question is, what opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
I have read some opinions that said many of them thought that the Cold War was absolutely necessary. A good amount of people think was a kind of an economical and political embargo against the socialism countries and forced the socialism countries to spend harmfully much money.
So, in the last question is, what type of weapons did the two powers have at their disposal?
Uh, both powers had nuclear weapons and tactic weapons, but they never used. Because they didn't want to start well another war.
Yeah, that's true. Another war will be destructive. So thank you, Gamaliel, for your time. In conclusion, I think the Cold War was good, even though, well, a lot of people died. But in a certain point was good because a lot of states reunited and most of the Soviet nations became allies and independent from socialism and established new relationship with other countries. And in my opinion, between the two systems of capitalism, I think capitalism is the best one. And I think it's the best economic system for a country to become a superpower. Thank you for watching.